Jason, do you know about a small banking company called Mastercard?
Huh, I'm only familiar with Visa.
Okay, so the thing is that Mastercard jumps into generative AI
Hmm.
with model that says it can boost fraud detection by up to 300%.
Huh. I do wonder how they're doing it, but continue.
So that's what we're going to be talking about today, by the way, because Mastercard told CNBC it's launching a new generative artificial intelligence model to allow banks to better assess suspicious transactions on its networks. This would actually be perfect for me
Huh.
because it's like I'm always worried about
Oh,
suspicious
yeah.
transactions. Everyone, no one wants to deal with that. No one wants to deal with
Mm.
suspicious transactions on their card because it's becoming. I feel like it's becoming more and more common. But the thing is that yes, the new Decision Intelligence Pro featured is powered by a proprietary recurrent neural network, a core part of generative AI built in house. By the way, this will all
Hmm.
make sense right now because MasterCard claims the tech can help financial institutions improve their fraud detection rates by as much as 300% in some cases. Do you feel like fraud is becoming more and more common, especially in this day and age with a lot of credit card theft?
Oh, 100%. There's no way around it. I feel like it was like starting off and then now it's just like rampant.
Yes, yeah. So anything that could help, I think would be good. And the thing is, before I get more into it, I want to say that if you like interesting content like this, consider subscribing. We put out interesting videos daily. We have a library of over 300 videos, and you know what? Subscribing is free. It doesn't cost you anything, and it does really help out the channel. So, continuing on, the payment giant Mastercard says it has built its own proprietary generative artificial intelligence model to help thousands of banks in its network detect and root out fraudulent transactions. The thing is
Hmm.
that this new advanced AI model, the Decision Intelligence Pro, will allow banks to better assess suspicious transaction on its network in real time and determine whether they're legitimate or not. So that's the key word, in real time. Because the thing
Interesting.
is that the new AI solution is, yeah, it's a proprietary recurrent neural network. The
Hmm.
thing is that MasterCard has built all of this from scratch,
Yeah,
and they're going to be going through and looking at your purchases to see patterns. So if
that's
there's
true.
anything fraudulent there, they're going to find out.
Yeah, I feel like it's just being trained on your normal activity, and then anything other than that will be flagged as suspicious.
Yes, they mention here it's all built in house. They've got all kinds of data from the ecosystem because of the
Hmm.
very nature of the business that they are in. They see all transaction data, which comes from their own ecosystem.
Yeah. So my mind immediately went to like, what type of parameters are they going to be using?
So actually, yeah,
Oh, really? Okay,
yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead.
So the thing is, the Mastercard's proprietary algorithm is trained. This is going to be shocking. Is trained on data from roughly 125 billion transactions that go through the company's card network annually. So it's being trained on its own set of data, its own transactions. The,
Hmm.
the thing is that MasterCard's algorithms will use the history of the cardholder's merchant visits as a prompt to determine whether the business involved in the transaction is the place that the customer would most likely go to. That is
That makes sense.
insane, though.
I think it's combining two different ideas because we already know that these credit card companies and social media companies and search engine companies like Google have like profiles on us, right?
Yeah, no, we've talked about this
Yeah.
before. Yeah.
So they have these profiles, and now what Mastercard is doing is taking these profiles of like what basically what we are on the internet, like what we see on the internet, and then attack or not attacking, but like using an AI model against that. It's like, does this thing that like we see, like, is this purchase look like something that this person would do?
It's yeah, because the thing is, they're building out a even more defined profile, because the thing
Mm-hmm.
is, Google and all these other places like Amazon find out what you shop, what you look for, but this is being trained on the purchases that you are making, where you're going.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a more tailored profile,
Oh,
because it
100%.
has your information. It literally has the
Yeah.
transactions you're making. They know for sure that you made these purchases.
So I do think it's gonna really help, because if you look at your the different data that it can be processed, like if your credit card is attached to one Amazon account and
Yeah.
only purchases from that one Amazon account are being put through, but then all of a sudden it's now being used on some other Amazon account,
Yeah.
it'll be flagged like that's not the right account, like that's not right. Or maybe like it'll be saying like, oh, the billing address is wrong, or like the billing address doesn't match the shipping address. That's weird.
Yeah.
Why is it shipping to like some other place? That doesn't make sense. That's not the person. Like there's a lot of different factors that now that like a AI model can look at it and like, oh no. Like
This is
it could be like, oh hey, you just bought coffee, like a legitimate purchase. You bought coffee at Starbucks in Northern California, and then all of a sudden there's a charge at Disneyland for tickets there. That doesn't seem like it would be you.
No. The thing is, this is like arguably this is a very good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they are building a profile, they're helping you prevent fraud, because no one wants to deal with that. No one wants to deal with the
With customer service, no.
no
Fraud people, no. They don't believe you.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, let's say that you get like a purchase from outside the country.
Oh, yeah,
And then
they-
they're like, oh, they flag it to you right away, and they're like, oh, it's like you're getting this purchase. Like maybe they send you a text, maybe they send you a message saying it's like, hey, you're getting like you're either
Getting a
talking
charge there, yeah.
or even if someone's trying to scam you, they'll be like, this is a purchase that seems potentially a scam. If they're able to send it in real time to you, then they'll be like, hey, you need to lock your account, because like we're detecting that this might be a fraud that you're going and putting your money into.
I feel like at that point, I think it's probably going to go and then just cancel your card automatically
Yeah.
or lock it down automatically.
Do you think? Yeah, that would be better, honestly. If like,
And then like, I feel like, yeah, it should just lock it down automatically, and then it's up to
the card holder.
the card holder to go and then like confirm it's them and then unlock the account.
So, okay, so I guess this is one of the last questions that I did have.
Mm-hmm.
Would you, be knowing this, would you feel safer having
Yes.
a card? Yes. Yeah.
I mean, I do think that the systems are right now are like kind of dumb. We're
Yeah.
like, it's like your last purchase was in California and now you're in, Tanzania.
So
Doesn't make sense.
So the thing is, one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about this story is because I see so much stories about people getting scammed.
Yeah.
I see so much stories of people on the news saying that the banks aren't going to refund their money.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is that like people like this also say like they've been scammed for days, for weeks, and all their money is drained out. If they have something like this that could help them, like not get scammed or be flagged, it's
Yeah.
like, hey, you have potentially a fraudulent purchase that's coming through. Do you want to like freeze your card? Do you want to cancel your card? Because like I've seen stories of people getting like $50,000 taken
Yeah.
out of their accounts over days. So I think for those people, this would be very helpful.
Yeah. I do, because like it would be nice because it at that point it would know which devices you use most likely.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, like he uses these devices, and then like all of a sudden someone tries to use like Apple Pay from a different device that isn't like one that you normally use, and it's like, oh, that's flagged.
Yeah.
Shut it down. No. Like
Yeah.
I feel like that's how a lot of things go. It's not that they take the physical card, it's that they take the data on the card and then use it like through like a Apple Pay or some other device, and then they try to like mimic the card. So
Yeah.
if the credit card company's like no,
Yeah.
then it'd be pretty good.
Yeah, I'd want to hear from our audience what they think about this, or if they would get the Mastercard for this specific feature, because I think honestly a very good. I think all cards should have this.
I do hope that they take it even one step further, in that if they mark it as like a flagged thing,
Mm-hmm.
they take all the data from that flagged account, or like, oh, like they were using this
That's
device.
so good.
Yeah,
I
they're
didn't think
using
about
this
that.
device or this Apple Pay account, this whatever, this Amazon account was using a fraudulent card, blocked. Like nobody, no other account can use that. Or maybe like this Amazon account has like 50 different like Mastercards attached to it. Like that's obviously weird.
Yeah. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. But you're right. That would like that one step further could take it. Honestly, I don't. If they have something like this, I could see a lot of people getting Mastercards for something like this, or accounts with just Mastercards.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let us know in the comments down below.